Now, when it came to the cameras, there were three words that popped up in my head from one of my Jamaican friends from school back in the day. Grown man thing. I mean, this thing was incredible. Every single shot I took on the rear camera came out exceptionally well. The details that I was getting when I was using portrait and, the AI camera on this thing, it was phenomenal. The sensors that they chose to use with the 20 megapixel front facing camera was definitely impressive as well, and I was quite impressed with it, just to say the least. I mean, that 12 megapixel plus the 5 on the back definitely took some really good shots in some low light situations indoors, which you can see right here. And then right here, it also just was every single time I pressed the trigger on the camera, I got a masterpiece. It didn't require any type of photography skills or any type of crazy editing. Every single shot I took came out as a finished product. I mean, I didn't feel like I had to do any edits on any of the photos. And you can see here the 4K video on that shooter right here is actually superb. It's definitely top quality, one of the best cameras I've ever used in my entire life. So you were getting some really good quality here. The front megapixel camera had f2.0 aperture. It also does have a 5p lens exposure compensation, and you can see the video on 4K, and the back rear camera was actually quite impressive, just to say the least. Also, the focusing was really good. I mean, it took probably like a half a second to actually focus back in. Now, when it came to one of my most important things, and a lot of people would agree with me on this topic, updates. Now, I did get an update coming in on this device, and it did come right on time. Okay, so stand up at this point of the video, stretch, get a Red Bull, get your Monster, whatever you got to do, cup of coffee. But this is, part of the video where you can do an intermission. If always come back and you know, stay locked in because you don't want to miss what's coming up. We definitely got some fire coming up right after this update, so I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, installing this update. Right here you can see that the update came in about 3 days or so after I was using the device. It just popped up on the notification bar, and the software that this thing is using is Flime, as you can see. So that software got updated, and they did a massive update, because you could see when we actually look at some of the things that it offered, it was quite there was a lot of things that they were updating. Performance, you got this gesture system right here, and a whole bunch of cool options with that update. So you don't have to worry about getting updates, because this device will still get updates, and it's actually running on the January 1st software.
About the Mizu X8 is that it also does have tap to wake and lift to unlock. So you can get to your facial recognition really quickly. Now the reason I say it's sort of like Apple is because there's no app tray. But if you click here to the side, there actually is this cool app scrolling menu where you can get all your apps. And if you want to get to one of them on the side, just scroll across and it pops up under your finger, which I've never seen before. So that's really cool for like the app tray just to be implemented right inside of the home screen. But you also get themes on deck, so you can actually customize to your personal preference right here. You can see you just got some apps that you can choose from, and wallpapers, which is definitely pretty cool. Now they do include their own Mizu store, which is sort of like the Play Store, but just doesn't have as much in it, but it's, pretty helpful. And then you're getting the Play Store and all the Google services right on deck, so you don't have to worry about installing Google Play services. Everything's installed right on deck. And then right here you can see we are on 4G LTE on Metro by T-Mobile.
Now we have a 6.2 full HD plus display, 2220 by 1080 pixels, 24-bit color depth, 16M colors, 398 pixels per inch. You also get 1500 to 1 contrast ratio, and you're actually getting 2.5D curved glass on the front. So it looks really beautiful when you're watching videos on the Super AMOLED.
Actually, like inside of Messenger right here. And let me just show you, because I don't want to show you the messages in there, but you just right click right here on Messenger, and it says right here enable dark mode. So let's just go ahead and enable dark mode, and then the notifications are actually going to be dark as well, so that's pretty cool. And then when you want to go back and just have it regular, disable dark mode, and now it's going to be, like the white color. I also did really like the haptic feedback when I was typing in there, and you didn't get lag or anything like that, which is definitely pretty cool when in between touching the keys. And this is the price I actually paid for this device, $214, as you can see right there on the left. Another cool feature I liked is when I long held this power button, I got my Google Assistant. So that was baked in. Do not disturb, hotspot, screenshot, screen capture, and smart touch, which is basically like a pill that comes on your screen when you touch it, and it's like a shortcut. And so you could touch that thing, and actually it lets you do all these like gestures. Then you're just getting all your Google apps pre-downloaded, so you don't have to worry about that. That's actually locked in already for you. And then security right here, which is just another option here if you want to secure, protect, and optimize your phone. So let's just go to fingerprint and security, and we do got Vault, privacy mode, and guest mode if you're living that scumbag life. You do get the dot protection, as my boy Fluff display really quickly, because you're going to actually be able to hide fringe or basically make that notch go away right here. But we like that extra space at the top. That's the whole point of it. App, you do get multiple clocks throughout the whole world that you can set: alarm clock, your timer, and your stopwatch. And then there's really dope weather app right here, which actually has the live animations of outside. So whatever's going on outside is going to show up on here. And then when you swipe down, it just nice clean interface. You can see seamless right here. It's telling you the humidity and all the details about, like everything you need to know. It's going to be right there. Also has its own browser. So you can see right here, the browser also lets you change it to night mode. And you can actually change it to incognito. The first device I've seen that's not a flagship. Besides, wait, the G6 was a flagship. Honestly, so I have no idea how to play this game. Honestly, I'm just showing you guys that you can play Fortnite, and it kind of runs really smooth here. And I mean, that's how you would aim and everything. But you can see the graphics are smooth. There's no lag on here whatsoever. Wow. go to graphics. You could actually put it all the way up to HD on high. Oh, a little difficult to get close. Really good. Let's first go into Twitter. And you can find me here on Twitter. Just follow me, Mr. Serrano, Cyrano. So right here, we're gonna go into Twitter, and you can see the tech leads on deck. Shout out to the tech leads. That video was fire. Boom. So you can see, Twitter is gonna be really cool. This is the web one. I didn't download the app because you don't have to. It's just like the web one or whatever. Then let's get out of here, jump into, I don't know, Facebook. And you could just see right here that Facebook is going to be super clean right here. So, that just scrolls really fast. That's like seamless. And then what you guys want to do is just go over to this group right here called Android Circle and make sure that you join the family, because we talk about all types of phones right on there. And then let's just jump over to Instagram so I could give you guys a taste of what it looks like. But you can see right here the Instagram, and there might be some thottery on here. There might be some things that may not be. You can see right here, it just looks really good. You're getting a nice experience right here. Everything loads fast on the LG 4G LTE. And if I wanted to go back to the last app, I just swipe right there. Boom. Or I could just do a quick swipe and it'll take me directly, let me do that again, directly to the next app, which is really cool. So I def that interface right here, and the AI camera is just really nice. You can see right here. So when we go to photo, usually down here would appear either night mode or it would identify what that is. You can see, boom, it already knows what it is. An animal, it's showing right there. And what about this box? What's this box going to show us? Let's take a picture, look at that. And you can see any shot I take on here comes out looking like a DSLR photo. Everything I've taken on this device just looks beautiful. I'm not the most photogenic person in the world, but I'm telling you, every single selfie I took on here was absolutely bananas. And then right here, you're getting 4K mode, which is dope. So it's actually definitely worth 219. I would say it's worth double that. If you're gonna get this device on Amazon and you're gonna look for that $400 price tag, I think it would be worth it for what you're getting. But if you want to save $200, definitely buy it on AliExpress for sure and save that money. This device is definitely really good for me. Now this thing has Gorilla Glass 6 on the front for protection. So for a phone in the mid-tier caliber that has Gorilla Glass 6, some flagships don't even have Gorilla Glass 6 on them. And you're getting this nice premium back, the 20 megapixel front facing camera along with these really premium cameras on the back. Premium build, Type-C charging, fast charge, the M charge, I forgot to mention, charges. If you put this on the charger for 15 minutes, your phone will almost literally be halfway charged. You'll probably get like 8 hours, like just alone on that 15 minutes. But I gotta say, that's one of the fastest chargers I've used. The M charge for the Mizu, they got their own chargers with 15 watts. And I gotta say, after I charged this thing multiple times with like literally in 15 minutes, I was good for the whole day so far. Last but not least, let me just show you guys something real quick. Now, we did do a Geekbench score test on this device, and what I found was staggering. These numbers basically top any device I've ever tested before. So let's just take a look. We're getting the Snapdragon 710, the Android 8.1.0 right here. And you can see we got 2 cores of the 2.21 and 6 cores of the 1.71 gigahertz right here, Qualcomm. And then let me just go over right here, because this is the crazy part. We're getting 1828, which is almost at the top of the charts, but you can see right here 1828 is pretty much lining up with the S8 and S7. But then when you go to the multi-score, that's where it kills it, because it's at 5826. 5826 is, look where it's at. It's in flagship territory from phones from a year ago. So this device is definitely going to be amazing when it comes to performance, and it's the best performer I have or ever tested. It's definitely going to be aligned right with some of those flagships. I could say the cameras might outperform some phones that we've heard of before in the mid-tier to high-tier categories, and I don't want to mention any names or call out any other phones, but what I want to just say is that this device shouldn't be overlooked in 2019. And if you have your eyes on a device for around $200 to $400 and you're looking to upgrade to a really good device, I honestly say the X8 from Meizu, I could definitely recommend it. Now, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Serrano. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit the bell as well. Make sure you subscribe and get notified, because every single like helps the channel. Make sure you show your support and appreciation by hitting the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.